In 2024, the European Union spent an incredible €326 billion on weapons and military hardware, and that figure excludes additional spending by the 23 EU countries that are also members of NATO. Even greater profits for arms manufacturers are forecast in the EU's upcoming long-term budget for 2028 to 2034.
We are proposing €131 billion for the defence and space window within the Competitiveness Fund. That is 5 times of what we have today.
According to the EU's own data, a staggering 93 million people across the bloc are struggling to put food on the table and keep a roof over their heads. Campaigners say it is unfathomable that political leaders continue to prioritise military spending in the face of such widespread hardship. The European Parliament saw bursts of applause on Wednesday evening, not for the budget plan itself, but for the dozens of lawmakers who criticise it.
It seems to be based on the objectives of multinational companies, for example, the military industry. Other areas have been withdrawn to focus on military objectives. What about the social and economic problems that are facing poor people?
The draft budget also sets aside an additional €100 billion for Ukraine. Critics argue that war was provoked by the US-led NATO alliance, and that cutting off Russia's cheap gas in response has pushed up living costs, leaving EU citizens to pay the price. We spoke to some of them.
So my feeling right now, as living in the mid-center of Europe from Belgium, I mean, we are in some point of difficult at the moment because we don't know what is the future for us, for our kids, for the young generation.
Affordable housing remains out of reach for many young adults in the EU. A rising number of people are completely homeless. Even those in full-time work are barely scraping by, while there seems to be no end of cash for the arms industry. Jerome Hughes, Press TV, Brussels.